really very, very bad.
So guys,
I said we have lost 2 girls, the young generation, which is really hurting me.
you're welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Simple Gladys again, as you all know. And yes, if you're here watching me for the very, very first time, you are most welcome to my YouTube channel. And please don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell so every time I post a video, you are notified. Now today we are in a village. We are in Kotido town, and I'm with one of the elderly women here, and she has an experience to share with all of you out there. Living with HIV, she's going to share with you everything, how she lives in this outcast, in this village with HIV, and she'll get to motivate the rest there who are living the same life, and to make you know how to live in this environment with HIV. So you're welcome, Mama, to our YouTube channel.
Thank you.
Could you just please introduce yourself?
Thank you. My name is Stella. I'm the chairperson of people living with HIV in Kotido district. Yes.
So she's the chairperson of people living with HIV here in Kotido. What are the cases of HIV around Kotido district?
Kotido, there are very many cases of HIV.
The cases are high, or it's just still growing?
They are high.
They are high.
Yeah.
What do you think is the reason why the cases
The reason
are high?
why it is because of poverty.
Poverty.
Yes. And also, in the town, the way this disease came to the town, it was through poverty. If you don't have anything to eat, you have to look for a man to give you some money so that you can buy something to eat.
So because if I want money, you have to go to a man.
And yes, to get money, so that you get a survive from.
So there are no health measures like use of condoms here?
Use of condom, people have just known it, but before, nobody knew, and people never wanted, and still now most of them, they don't like it.
They don't like
They brought female condoms, but what people did, they use it as a bangle because of those rings there. So we had also to force them to remove those rings.
To remove the ring, because they were using it as bangles instead of using it correctly.
Exactly.
Wow. So the numbers, is it more of men or more of female living with HIV?
More of female.
It's more of female?
Yes.
Why do you think it's the female that is more affected here?
Why I'm saying so? Because of poverty, these people have no food to eat. And when this medicine is very strong, so when you want to swallow it, you need to get first a man, you get money, you buy food, and you cook, and then you swallow it. But minus food, you cannot swallow. Now, Fufano used to help us with the Irish to supply some food, but that one was not enough. But there was no committing adultery too much like now. Yes.
Because anyone sneaks anywhere.
Yes, anywhere. So I'm requesting any government, any good Samaritan to come in, especially in the town, Central Division. There is too much problems in a Central Division.
Wow.
People use themselves to sell in order for survival. Even this PDM they brought, it has not reached everybody. So people living with HIV are really suffering a lot in Kotido Central Division.
Now, Mama,
yes.
How long have you lived
with the HIV? I've lived with it now almost 20 years.
20 years?
Yes.
So what is the life? What is the experience of living? How is it like living with HIV in such a community?
Living with it, I do move to the villages to sensitize people about HIV. First of all, you need not to be loving men. Very many. If you have your partner, remain with that one. And if you don't have a partner, first you ask that person whom you love. You need to know his status. How's he? Is he not having HIV, or is he living positive life? If he is living a positive life and you are single, you are free to be with him. But if he is not, tell him, open your heart, tell him that I'm living positive life, so I don't like to be with you. If he resists,
so you should be open. The thing you plant, you should be open to people. Tell them your status to help others.
Yes.
So that is the problem we are facing actually in every part. People decide to keep it to themselves because first of all they are fearing also the stigma from the community, and that has been one of the effects. I think we should just take it normally and you tell people like the way you are doing, you are sensitizing. But I know very many people didn't know so much about HIV here, and now you're acting as their leader to show them. You're acting as a point where they can sensitize the entire community. What are the challenges you're faced in doing all this work? Of trying to sensitize the community.
Okay, the challenges I face always when you go to the community to sensitize the community. There are challenges. Once you go there, you to mobilize them, they will ask you, what have you brought for us? They ask you, what have you brought for us?
Yet you have brought for them.
Yet you have taken for them a message, a good message. They want something to eat so that they can swallow medicine. Now, I've taken now almost 6 months without. At times when they call me to the radio, that's when. But I've taken all so long, minus going to the radio. Because when you go to the radio, you synthesize the community through the radio. They don't do what? They don't ask you something. Although they will ask you, say, let us work hard in order to survive. But the most painful thing in the town, they don't have lands to dig. They don't have everything here.
Yeah, so I've also seen it here. The land is not so fertile for growth of crops to feed on the people. So it's basically they need to rely on external food coming from other places. So they need support in this because Mama is trying to do this all by herself. And by herself, I think it's very hard for you to do this
thing all by herself. It's very hard.
Now, if you go checking medicine, if you go and sensitize the people there, they first need to be, because you cannot give people medicine without giving them what to eat.
No.
Because medicine is supposed to work with food. If not food, it is just going to again be of more harm to you than even the sickness that you have. So is there cases of people maybe dying because of HIV?
This very year we lost 2 women because of hunger. They could not swallow the medicine and I had nothing to give. Even I tried to write to the platform of Nafufano. I said we have lost 2 girls, the young generation, which is really hurting me. I feel like I don't know. It's really very, very bad.
So guys, reach out to us. We need support from people out there to support the HIV community. It's not easy to live with HIV in the village where there is no food, where there is hard, and no one is reaching out to them. And I know people here need to be. They still don't know information about HIV, how to prevent it, how to also avoid themselves from increasing the virus that already is in themselves. And the worst thing is the medicine. They cannot take it without
the medicine is very strong.
That medicine is so strong, and you need something to eat before you can take the medicine. So to outside there, to whoever is responsible, wherever it feels like he wants to be helpful in this, you can contact us, and we can get to those women that are passing through this situation here. It's a very hard situation, and if we can impact on this community by sensitizing, not only sensitizing, but also these people need something to motivate them to continue swallowing the medicine.
Exactly.
Yeah, most especially the food, because if you are going deep down in the village to tell people swallow medicine, they're going to ask you
where they harass you. Others, even if you are not strong, they can even beat you. But you have to become like a young kid. Although they abuse you, they do what you have to bear. You talk to them in a simple manner. Even, for example, for us, we go and pick drugs from the health center, either to the project, to go and follow them with those drugs to take, because they are stigmatized completely, and they don't like to hear that I'm swallowing the drugs,
the drugs
completely. You go there, you pull it on somebody as if it is not his life, but it's her life or his life. But you have to plead it to him until he will agree. You see, it is really very difficult. It was last year, they brought some food, I think by OPM. After Nafufano last year.
It was last year.
They brought, at least that one was good. But again, since there is no food to help these people, even if you go and sensitize the community and you advise them, please don't commit adultery. When you know you are living positive life, be strong. Don't love men. Don't kill younger generation. That are you going to feed me? Are you going to help me? Eh? Wow. Others were throwing the medicine. We have lost 2 young girls because of that.
What do you have to tell the community there?
What I'm telling the community, that let us continue bearing our drugs, those ones who are living positive life, try to look a way of survival, and also I request any NGO, any politician, any person to come in to help people from the town. Younger generation is dying because of this. So I'm requesting them to come in to help us. We are really bad luck.
So guys out there, you have reached, please don't forget to share this information. Mama, repeat your name again.
My name is Samong Stella.
She's the chairperson.
I'm the chairperson of people living with HIV
in Kotido.
In Kotido Acholi quarters. I'm even LOC chairperson of the area.
So she is doing a very, very great work all by herself. And guys, if you need to reach out to her, you can always come to our email and we see ways how we can support her in all the work that she is doing. And also, thank you for being a very strong woman. I know you are passing through a lot. Being someone that is championing for something and the support is not coming so well. You have to stand by yourself and do everything by yourself. It's sometimes so hard, but I want to encourage you that don't worry, things will all get well. And I believe with this, I believe that things will get better, and I pray that God continues strengthening you. Since you are doing these things, God also should bless you because of your work you're doing. You're doing it for the love of your community.
Yes.
And to pass on health to everyone in the community and to sensitize the community. So I'm very grateful to see that you are a very strong woman here and trying to do all that. That makes me so happy. A woman being the one to champion all these things, making sure people are sensitized on the HIV and living with it alone. It's not easy like the rest are doing, but you have decided to stand your ground to avoid people from affecting the rest. If you were a bad woman, you'll be like, okay, now let me show these people that so that you take it everywhere. Let everyone now get. But you stood out and you are again fighting so people cannot do that to it. So I'm so really so proud of you, and continue doing what you're doing. God is going to bless you amazingly and will award you. Continue doing what you're doing. So guys, thank you for watching our video. You can reach out to us if you want to reach out to Mama, and we shall definitely reach out to her. And thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to subscribe and leave down a comment on any idea you have that you can do to help us to solve this problem, because it's Mama alone, it's now hard for us. So you guys can give us ideas of what we can do to help us in minimizing this situation that is here in Kotido, Karamoja region. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. See you in our next video. And guys, if you want to support Mama, we are creating a FundMe account where you for strictly Mama's work, where you can drop anything that you have to support our work, to reach out to the communities, especially with food. Others may want to send it in different forms, money. You want to send food, you want to send anything that you want, any kind of help you feel your heart is touched to support Mama. We shall really welcome it, so she's able to reach out and continue with our work.